Yes, she is smart, she is intelligent, she is professional. She still has never done this task before. Hey, it's Al Calhoun with Covenant Consulting. And for this video, I want to make sure I'm very, very clear. So I actually put some notes in front of me. I'm going to walk through these notes. We're going to do it together. All right. So first of all, I understand that there's a fear around hiring people. There's a fear around hiring people to do things that sit in your expertise because the fear is they won't do it as well as you've done it or as well as you do it. And so it can be hard to let go of the task. Most people just say to you, just let it go. Bullcrap. You need something a bit more structured in your thinking so that letting it go is more practical for you, right? So let's kind of step through it here. All right. So number one is the admission. We are going to admit that the person you're hiring, and let's assume it's a female. Let's assume it's a virtual assistant, and typically a VA is female. Okay. So we're going to assume that she has never done this task before. She is smart, she is intelligent, she is professional, she is capable. She's willing, but she's just never done this particular task before. It's your expertise, not hers. So that is our reality. What do we do about that reality? Okay. So one, she's never done the task before. Two is there's some new tools you're going to have to show her, either some frameworks that you've created or some software tools that you use or some technology tools that you use. So you got to show her all the tools. Now, when you show her these tools, you got to show her the point of each individual tool that you use. Show her the point of the tool as it relates to your project. Don't just train her broad sweeping on the tool. Goodness knows, don't just show her the tool with your user and password and then turn your back and hope she can figure it out. That's death to both of you. You got to walk her through each tool and help her see how the tool relates to the project. What is the most important point about the tool? Okay, that's number two. Number three, you got to check for understanding. So you showed her the tool, you showed her the most important part as it relates to the project. Now she has to show you understanding. Say it back to me. Talk back to me. Do it one time. Let me see. Right? Do it one time. We'll talk tomorrow. We'll talk next week, and then let's try it again. Right? You can show it to me then. But you got to check for understanding on what you showed her. Just because she nodded does not mean she understands. Right? She heard the words, but that doesn't mean she can do the task. Right? So you got to check for understanding. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Right? We should be at 4 right now. So you've got to walk through each of those tools as it relates to the project. So now check for understanding. Did she understand? Right? Then she's got to show you step by step through the tool. So she can show you that she can repeat the preferred end result. Right? So not just, hey, I know what to do, I can say it back. But literally she can step you through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because you want 5. A, B, C, D, E, because you want E. She's got to be able to step you back through that. Why is that important? Because at some point that tool, that framework, that system will require some thinking to work through, right? Everything's not fill in the blanks. Everything is not simple bullet points, right? So she's got to be able to reflect back a level of agility through that process. But only if she can step through all the pieces with confidence can she begin to reflect the agility that you're after. Okay. 5, accountability. So there's got to be some way that you check on the work that she's done or is doing. There's got to be some sort of way that she can improve upon the process. There's got to be some sort of way that you can have confidence and have proof that she's doing what needs to be done. You can't give someone a task and then check on it once 30 days later. You'll get whatever you get. It'll be some random output. You need some sort of intermediary check-in. So not just the final end result, but some of the parts that are before that final end result. All right. Lastly, here is you have to totally let the task go. So if she doesn't do it, it doesn't happen. If she doesn't do it, it does not happen. And that's got to be okay for you. It's got to be okay that someone else has control, full insight, full responsibility, full authority and autonomy over the task. And that person has to know that if they don't do it, doesn't happen. And we all have to suffer those consequences. Now it's team, because she's working with you and you're working with her. So if she doesn't do it, we all suffer the consequences. These are things that we all say that we do. But if you want other people to do effective work on your behalf, there's more than just letting it go. You got to be a leader of a company.